What's going on, Jerome's? So the Minnesota Vikings entered the 2024 training camp with a kicking competition with free agent John Parker Romo, as well as draft pick Will Reichard. That's right. And John Parker Romo. So Greg Joseph, whatever, turncoat, went signed with the Packers, which is fine because, I mean, Joseph hit some big kicks, but he also missed some very easy ones, including PATs, which changed the complexion of the game. It's one thing to be up by 7 versus be up by 6. Yeah. But the Vikings signed John Parker Romo, who was a 2022 UDFA out of Virginia Tech, bounced around the league a little bit, spent some time in camp with the Saints, the Lions, and the Bears. But notably, he kicked in the XFL, and with the NFL adopting a lot of the XFL kicking kickoff rules, it would be good to have a guy that does have experience with the modified rules. And they signed him in free agency in March, and he had a great aesthetic too. I mean, I believe he was the first specialist to wear a 90s series number, because with the relaxed numbers rules, like you see kickers wearing 40s and 50s sometimes too. I mean, Will Reichard's wearing 46 right now, but Parker Romo rocking the 9-6. This is great, man. But writing was on the wall after the Vikings spent a 6th-round pick on Will Reichard, the first specialist taken, and it really wasn't only a matter of time, especially since Reichard's been an absolute nail driver so far in camp. And Romo, JPR wasn't bad either, but Reichard looking good, having range, huge leg, accuracy, as well as him being a draft pick. It wasn't going to be a competition really. And John Parker Romo tweeted this out today. Never know when your last snap is coming. 48 yards, a left hash, 15 to 20 mile an hour wind. Love all the little nerdy details. Thank you, Vikings. Might be back sooner than later. I will be available tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So strongly hinting at his release and passing through waivers. But the whole thing with JPR is he seems like a good dude and seems like a solid kicker. I think that he should and could get opportunity somewhere elsewhere. He's been in camp with the Vikings, were his 4th NFL team. And, kicking constantly cycles through, man. Other teams, kickers, well, basically everyone except for Justin Tucker. Sometimes they get inside their own head, and all of a sudden you could have a all-pro kicker just like, it happens, man, right? But JPR wasn't going to be able to compete with this elite aesthetic, and now the Vikings do have an open roster spot, which I kind of like. So respect to Kwesi here, because this wasn't going to be a competition, so why waste any time on it, and why waste a roster spot? So now, please use the open 90-man roster spot on Stephon Gilmore, please. I'm just saying, hey, Stephon Gilmore, one time, I will settle for J.C. Jackson, just some veteran help on the outside, round the outside, especially with the experience of Flores. That's all, man. That's all. I don't have, we don't have an official graphic yet, but I mean, this one's pretty good, right? Let's go. Let's go, man. But who's currently number 38? Jalen Williams, I'll say. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Kicking competition appears to be over as John Parker Romo tweets, strongly hints at his release. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.